Why the narcissist accuses you of things that are outside of your character. Okay, this is what we call projection. All right, I need y'all to listen up and listen good, because if you're anything like me, you probably took the things that they said to you and you allowed it to get inside of you, and it beat you up and it hurt you and it chipped away at your soul, right? But I need you to understand something. When they accuse you of things that are outside of who you are, it is because those are the things that they're doing. Stay with me, you all. Stay with me. Now, anyone that knows me knows my character, knows that I'm the type of woman that I view intimacy as something that is very sacred. I am not, have never been the type of person that has casual sex. I'm not that type. I'm not even made up that way. Even when I was out there in my little backslidden times, when I was running the streets and cutting up and all that stuff, I was never the type of woman that had casual sex with people, y'all. Never. That's just not me. That's not how I'm made up. And honestly, that's not the makeup of any woman. When you come out of the womb, right? I'm not trying to preach. But when you come out of the womb, see, we are carriers. Women are carriers. Mm. So the way God designed, oh, Jesus, the way that God designed us, your center part where you act, that is the canal where you give birth, right? That is the opening to where you give birth, to where life comes from, or comes through, excuse me. The woman is meant to carry and release. Men, on the other hand, that's why men can sleep with different women. And I'm not saying that men don't have feelings. That's not what I'm saying. I'm not saying that men don't have a heart and they don't have feelings. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that men are imparters. They impart. So God was very specific when he designed men the way that he designed them, and when he designed women the way that he designed us. He didn't need two imparters. He needed a receiver and he needed an imparter. So if as a woman you are going around and you are allowing any and every person to impart inside of you, or you are engaging, right? For those that are of the same gender, right? Whoever this applies to, I need y'all to stay with me. When you are hypersexual, it is against the design of how God made women to be. It's not natural, y'all. It's not. I don't care what you say. Go argue with somebody else. And if you are the type of woman that is very promiscuous, it is because you have some type of trauma that has not been dealt with. Because it's not in a woman's nature to be here, there, jumping from bed to bed to bed. It's not natural, you all. So when the narcissist accuses you, for you all that are very wholesome, you are very loyal, you are very clean, you're very spiritually clean. You do not run from person to person. When you are committed to a person, you're committed to them. And or if you're in marriage, you're committed to that person, you don't cheat, whatever. When the narcissist accuses you of something that is outside of your character, it is because they're telling on themselves. That is what they're doing. I'll never forget when I was in a relationship, what I thought was a relationship. Um, this person accused me because they would just use like the most vulgar type of language. Oh, you've been effing around. Basically, that's what they say. You've been effing. Meaning, throughout the relationship, you have been screwing different people. That anybody that knows me knows that's not even in my character, and this person knows that because it took forever for us to even be intimate because of that. Because I wanted to be sure that this was someone, number one, that I loved, that loved me, and that I could see myself with long term. See, a lot of these, the majority, if not all, of these narcissists view sex as just something to do. It's just like an exercise. It's just like going to breakfast, going to lunch, going to dinner. It's just something to do. They don't care anything about the sacredity, the the formality, right? Because when you are laying down with someone, you are you are getting in covenant with this person. So if you just so happen to meet somebody and y'all are in the getting to know you phase, which is like the first 3 months, baby, let me tell you something. If they ever mention that they have done casual sex, baby, run, block these people. Because that's not something that you just stop doing. That is something that is going to continue to go on throughout your relationship. These people don't change. They listen up. They don't change. So if this has happened to you and you have caught yourself trying to catch yourself because your feelings were hurt or your heart was broken because of what they said to you, they're not accusing you of anything. They're telling you what they are doing. And you need to listen up and act accordingly. And that is move the hell along out of their way.